cloud. There we go. There we go. Welcome, everybody. This is Muzafer. I want to welcome each and every one of you. If you've joined us, if you could do me a favor and type in where you are joining us from: White Plains, Morehead City, Las Vegas, Trinidad, Texas. Welcome, welcome. I know we're going to be getting started soon. Good to see you guys. I am wearing my Elevate shirt. I was excited about the event that's coming, so I'm wearing Elevate. All events are great, and I'm excited for all of you for boot camp. Oh my gosh. It's kind of like one of those things that you have no idea. Like, we just got done with a Blue Diamond call and above, talking about the things that are going to be happening at Elevate. Like, I wish I could just tell you guys everything that they said. But then again, they wouldn't ask me to be on the calls anymore, so I can't. But what I can tell you is that it will be absolutely incredible, phenomenal. I'm excited. Like, there's so much going on. By the way, if you are looking around and your team is not here, if your friend, if your business partner, if someone that you sponsored is not on, right, you have got to text them, remind them, like just like Jennifer's doing. She's texting somebody right now going, hey, where are you? I don't see you. We want to make sure that everybody is joining. Trish, how are you? Can you do me a favor? Can you add folks? Because I'm like going back and forth. Thank you.
Yep,
Thank you so
I
much.
gotcha.
Welcome, everybody. I know we're going to get started in about 1 more minute or so. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys right now, you don't want your people to miss this call. Like, you really don't. And I hope you have a notepad and pen. You know how I feel about that. You need to have a notepad and pen. Look at Lindsay, always prepared. I love it. I love it. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. We're going to get started here real soon. So if you have joined us and you are looking around and you see your team, check. If you don't see your team on, then you need to be texting and going, where are you? I don't see you. Where are you? And you need to get your team here. So funny, because people go, do I always have to remind people? Yes, that's the answer to the question that you're thinking in your mind. Why do I have to remind them? No one had to remind me. I'm on. I know. I understand. And the thing about it is that everybody is different. And so you are going to have to remind people until you don't have to remind them anymore. And the only time you won't have to remind people is if they are already on here reminding their team. When people believe that it's their business and not yours, I just want you guys to understand that's the difference. When people start to believe that this is my business and not your business, right? Like, when all of you think of this as something that you have to do and not should do. They're like, these are things that are going to help you do it. Anyways, for me, I'm going to get started, and whoever joins us, and whoever doesn't, they can listen to the recording. If you're listening to the recording, I'm proud of you. And if you are not listening to this right now, you have no idea what I'm saying. So how about that? Right? It's like they say, if a tree falls in the forest, does it make noise? Only to the people that are there. The fact is that if you're not there, you didn't even know that the tree even fell, right? And so right now we're about to make some noise, and only the people that are in the forest are about to hear it. And then other people that watch the video of the forest. So that's up to you. So just so you guys know, let's talk for a second, because I shared this when I was in Atlanta this weekend, and it made an impact on the people that were there. And then I shared it this morning with our Latin team. And so I kind of want to share it with this group. Now, this is more of a leadership style call, like mindset of how I think of this business. And what happens is that some people will understand it. Some people, it might be too much information, but the good news is you can get the recording, listen to it again, pause it, rewind it, ask somebody about it if it's too much information. But I want you guys to really understand this. So I'm going to share my screen, and somebody's not muted. Hold on, let me mute. There we go. And let me go to here and my camera and share. All right. Hopefully you guys can see my pen and paper. So I want to share something with all of you. All right. And I did this, like I said, when I was in Atlanta, and it made sense. And you know what happens is that sometimes when you hear information and you hear it for a second time, it actually makes more sense than when you heard it for the first time. Sometimes it's the third time, sometimes it's the fourth time. It's like watching a movie. When you watch a movie, by the way, is my sound clear this time? Because I know in the past there were sound issues.
It
Trish,
sounds
am I
good.
Okay,
You're good.
perfect.
You're good.
So what I want you guys to know is that sometimes when you watch a movie and then you watch it a second time, you see things that you didn't see the first time. Okay. And so I want to share something with all of you. And maybe, again, you've seen this, maybe you haven't, but so when I look at this business, what happens is that I look at it from what is it going to take to accomplish what I want to accomplish? And then what is it going to take to sustain my work? Like, I don't know if you guys think about that. Like I think about, for example, Crown Royale. Like I think about this a lot, right? And I think about the fact that you have to have 2 million on your left side and 2 million on your right side. And for some people, that sounds like a lot of business, right? Now, it could be a lot of business if you had to do it by yourself. But look, if you have 200,000 people on your left team and 200,000 people on your right team buy $10 in product, then there's 2 million in business. But then you're going, holy crap, Muzafer, 2 million, like 200,000 people, like 200,000 people, like 200,000. That's a lot of people. You're right. Okay. So let's say that you've got 40,000 people on your left team and 40,000 people on your right team that keep Club Seacret of $50 a month. Club Seacret, right? Of $50 a month. Club Seacret. That's 2 million on your left team and 2 million on your right team. And then some of you might be going, oh my gosh, Muzafer, 40,000? Like 40,000 people. Okay, I get it. So then you go, well, what if I have 4,000 people on my left team and 4,000 people on my right team that each go out and get 10, whether it's customers or agents. And everybody is keeping $50 in Club Seacret. And that's a little bit more understandable and chewable is 4,000 people, even though it's still 4,000 people. And it looks like a lot when you only have 3 people on your left team and 7 people on your right team. But I want you guys to think for a second, right? How do we even get here? Okay. What you need to focus on is 20 personals on your left and 20 personals on your right. 20 personals that are working, not signups, that are working on your left team and 20 personals on your right team. Is that a lot simpler to do than 200,000 and 200,000? The answer is yes. Is it simpler than 40,000 and 40,000? Yes. Is it simpler than 4,000 and 4,000? Yes. It's a goal that everyone here should be focused on is 20 people and 20 people. 20 people left, 20 people right. They call it 20-20 vision in a binary, right? That's right now the focus. Then our goal is to help these 20 each have 20 left and 20 right. That's the goal, right? 20 left and 20 right. That's the goal. This is the work right here. And then this is the duplication. Right? So this is the work, 2020. This is the duplication. Work, duplication. Work, duplication. Right? The work is from you doing the activities. Now, here's what I want you to know. How do you go from this to that? right? How do you go from this to that? And it's one word, everybody. It's this word called presentations. Now, presentations can be what you're doing right now. And some of y'all do maybe a presentation here and there, right? And that is up to you. For me, what I wanted to figure out a long time ago, and what happened was that when I was in my first company, right? When I was in my first company, this was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And what happened is that we had presentations at 1 p.m. every day of the week. Okay. Actually, wait. We had presentations. Sorry. 1 p.m. Monday through Friday, right here. Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Saturday, we had an 11 a.m. presentation. Sunday, they gave people off. Okay. So this was my first company. And then on Tuesday night, we had a 7:30 presentation. Thursday night, we had a 7:30 presentation. So this was our schedule, right? So this is 5 Monday through Friday. This is 6, this is 7, this is 8. So this is 8 presentations a week, not including our one-on-ones. Okay, so this was my first company. My second company, I duplicated this schedule, right? My second company, I duplicated this schedule and did extremely well. My third company, I duplicated this schedule. My fourth company, I did something a little different. I duplicated this schedule, but then I added something because I needed a blitz, because I really started to think about how to get to bigger numbers. So on top of this Monday through Sunday, like on top of this, what we did is that we did every day. Now, this was 7 days a week. On top of this schedule, 7 days a week, I did a presentation at 11 a.m., at 2 p.m., at 5 p.m., at 8 p.m., and at 11 p.m. at night. And I took 18 people, and in 21 days, we turned it into 326. In 3 months, we had 3,000 people in 3 months. In 6 months, we had 10,000 people. And I was in that company for 5.5 years. So figure out where my organization was then, right? I just want you guys to understand that what increases your numbers, what helps you do this is a word called presentations. That's what helps you do it. Right? So then I started thinking, as I looked at my first company and my second company and my third company, when I was in Minnesota, right, what I did was, and I've done this everywhere that I have gone, but I'm going to give you an example, right? So if this is Minnesota, that's my drawing. Don't laugh. I don't even know. People are like, you're from Minnesota? Yes, let's call it Minnesota. Right? What I want you guys to know is Minneapolis is right here. For example, Minneapolis, dead square in the middle, right? Now, I used to do a presentation that was right about here in a place called Golden Valley. Okay, and then over here would be St. Paul. Like it's over on this side. Right. And so when I started getting Golden Valley going, then I started doing, so this would be every Tuesday, every Thursday, every Saturday. Then we started doing it in St. Paul every Tuesday, every Thursday, every Saturday. So I would go here to here, back and forth, back and forth. And this was like 45 minutes away from each other, 45 minutes away. And I started duplicating what I was doing. Right? Then we had presentations happening in a place called Duluth. Then we had presentations happening in a place called St. Cloud. Then we had presentations happening down in Albert Lee. And I'm trying to get you guys to understand that what I did. Okay, I'm going to give you another example. This is California. Again, don't laugh at my drawings. That's California. Okay. I used to do a Monday presentation in San Diego. I would do a Tuesday presentation in Orange County. I would do a Wednesday presentation in LA. I would do a Thursday presentation in Fresno. I would do a Friday presentation in San Jose. I would do a Saturday presentation in San Fran. And I would do a Sunday presentation in Sacramento. Some of you guys are just doing a Zoom. When I talk about a presentation, I'm talking about a live presentation. Like I would physically be in all of these areas. Okay, so last week on Wednesday, I was in LA. On Thursday, I was in Las Vegas. On Friday and Saturday, I was in Atlanta. Guys, I'm not asking you to do more than me. I'm asking you to do more than what you are doing right now. That's what I'm asking you. How many presentations have you done this week? This business, if you really want to get to these numbers where you've got things happening in your business, it's going to be presentations. And it's going to start from you doing them. And if you're nervous and scared to do presentations, then you've got to go to your upline and get them to help you. And if your upline doesn't live in your city, then you're going to have to pull up your big boy, big girl pants. And you're going to have to go learn how to do a presentation. And it's like learning a song. If you just listen to it over and over and over and over and over again, you guys can learn it. I'm telling you, you can do this. Like everybody wants the results of the leadership, but they don't want to do what we've done or what we're doing. See, I'm not telling you guys to do anything that I'm not currently doing. Right? So when people, so I'll give you another one. So right now, I'm going back to Atlanta on June 30th. Write it down. If you guys know anybody in Atlanta, I'll be in Atlanta on June 30th. Jesse will be in Hawaii on June 30th. You guys know anybody in Hawaii? He's going to be there Friday. He's going to be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm going to be here. And then I'm going to Korea from July 2nd. Technically, I'll be able to do presentations on the 3rd until the 8th. Right? And I want you guys to think for a second. Like, again, this is not for me patting myself on the back. It's for me going, listen, I'm telling you what I'm doing. What I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sitting behind my computer telling you what to do that I think works from before. I'm out there meeting with people, presenting, sitting down with people, doing one-on-ones. And then outside of that, I'm doing the Zooms and the three-way calls and the second appointments and the game plans and all of that. And these are the things that it's going to take for this to happen. Whether it's Crown Royale, whether it is Blue Diamond, whether it is Diamond, regardless. Don't you want to maintain the rank? Like, don't you want presentations continuously happening inside of your business? If you want the presentations to happen inside of your business, that means that you have to do them. You have to do them. And you're gonna make mistakes and you're going to mess it up and you're going to lose people and you're going to upset people and you're going to make people happy and you're going to change lives and you're going to frustrate people and you're going to make them angry and you're going to make them excited and you're going to impact them and you're going to get them to walk out and you're going to get them to jump up and down and you're gonna have people that will fall asleep. And you'll have people that will be so excited they can't sleep. And you're like, all of this stuff is going to happen. It's a part of the business. It's going to happen. I was in Vegas. I had people that were very excited. I had people that I know were not excited. I had people in Atlanta, and there were people that couldn't sleep that night. And there were people that could. Listen, guys, everybody is at a different place in their life. And I want you guys to write this down, and you've heard it over and over again. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And I never understood that for years until I finally understood it. I had to hear it so many times before it finally sunk in my head that, for the love of God, that means that when I'm ready to learn that information, that's the day it's going to make sense to me. Like, that's the day it's going to make sense to me. Right now, it doesn't make sense to me. And you don't even say that. Like, you don't sit there and go, that doesn't make sense to me. What happens is that it just goes by. You don't even think about it. You don't use it. You don't apply it. You don't do it. You just continue to do what you've been doing. And then unfortunately, you continue to get what you've been getting. For things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. For things in your life to change, your thoughts have to change. And you can't keep doing the same thing you're doing. I'm just telling you all that presentations is the key. Right now, some of you bought 2 tickets for boot camp and you got one free, right? That was a promotion that was given at the last training. Some of you guys did that, and you don't even have your 2 people registered for the event yet. Right now, I'm telling you right now, I would make people buy their own ticket. And then towards the end, I would use my 2 tickets to get 2 other people there. But I'm telling you right now that there's a magic in commitment. Like, so many people want it to be easier. I just want it to be worth it. Like, I don't know what worth it is for you. But if somebody told you last year that if you do one opportunity presentation every day for the next 365 days, if somebody came up to you and said, hey, listen, if you do one presentation a day, every day for the next 365 days, including holidays, no matter how religious you are, with all due respect, including holidays, 365 days, if you did it, they gave you $1 million. Would you do it? And not everybody would say yes.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here. Maybe that was her saying hello. I would do it. Maybe that's what she was saying. But I want you guys to understand that when I say that, it sounds crazy, right? So Muzafer, I would have to do a presentation on Christmas. Yes. On Easter. Yes. On my birthday. Yes. On my parents' birthday. Yes. What if somebody passes away? You have to do a presentation that day to earn $1 million, to get $1 million. Just 1 year, just 365 days in a row. Could you do it? Could you do it? I really want you guys to think about that. What if you had to do 2 a day for 365 days to get $1 million? Guys, $1 million. Like maybe it's not registering. It's 1,000,000. And then let's say you pay taxes of 300,000, for example, you still go home with $700,000. What if you did 2 a day and I said that you don't have to pay any taxes? I'll pay your taxes and you get $1 million. Would you do 2 a day? Would you do 2 a day for 365 days? I'm telling you right now, some of you would, some of you wouldn't. Some of you would miss in your first 10 days. And you'd call crying, going, no, you don't understand. This happened. And I'm telling you right now that those things happen. But there's a magic in commitment, like committing. And again, this is not for me to get you to do a presentation every day of the week, every day of the year. That's not what I'm trying to do right now. I'm just trying to get you to understand that a lot of you would try. I don't know if you would accomplish it, but a lot of you would try to do it if there was $1 million on the line. Because in your mind, there's something tangible that you know is coming. 100% sure you know is coming. What happens is that in this moment, you don't have that 100% sure that this is coming. And because you don't have that 100% sure this is coming, you do presentations when you can, when you should, not because you must. And I'm telling you this because all of you need to do more than what you've been currently doing. And that's how you're going to get yourself to 20 left and 20 right. And then we'll be able to duplicate this, just so you guys know. But right now we have to get you in your organization to look like this. This is what needs to be at boot camp. But it may just be you in 1-on-1. It may just be you that's at boot camp. Great. It may be you and 1 on your left and 1 on your right. It may be you and 5 on your left and 5 on your right. But our goal is to be at 20-20. That's our goal. And I believe we can help you get there. But it's going to be more presentations than you've been doing. That's what it's going to take, guys. And the other thing is that we have to start looking at where you live. So I'm going to tell you what I did, right? So it was my second company, right? In my second company, I called my friend and I said, hey, I just got started with a company and you own a mortgage business. I said, you work out of an office? And he said, yeah. And I said, do you have a conference room there? And he was like, yeah. I said, can I use it to do my presentations? Because my company ended, my first company, and I lost everything. And I need a place to do presentations. Can you please help me? And he said, absolutely, Muzafer. And he let me use his conference room. And what happened is that in his conference room, it wasn't even, the first one was the lunchroom. So I got to use the lunchroom where they had tables and we would move the tables out of the way. And then in front of the room, I would take the garbage can. Y'all remember those garbage cans that have the little flat thingy, right? That you put the garbage in, and this thing was brown. And so I would take that and put it in the middle of the room, and I put my laptop on top of that, and I'd have all the chairs sitting out there. Behind me was this door that went to this glass room, and it was a small glass rectangle room. It was a smoking room. And that's where people went and smoked on break, was in that room. And so this is 2001, yo. This is 2001. And I would be doing a presentation. In the middle of my presentation, you would see people in the office building walk in, go right behind me and start smoking in that room while people are facing me, looking at the people behind me smoking while I'm doing an opportunity presentation. And from that point, I started doing one a week, and then I got to 2 a week because it was free. I couldn't afford a hotel room. But what happened is that my first 3 days in that company, I did 32 one-on-one presentations, right? Presentation. 31 people said yes. And then I took those 31 people and I said, all right, who do you know? 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 And I tried to go to homes, and it started growing and growing and growing. And then I was like, okay, everybody meet me Tuesday night, and we're going to do a presentation. And then it got to Tuesday and Thursday. Then it got to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And then what happened is I started helping people make money. And what I did is that I pulled my leaders together and I said, all right, listen, what if we each chip in $50 a week? That's $200 a month. There's 10 of us. If we each chip in $200 a month, look at this, guys. This is what I did. I said, if we each chip in $200 a month, right? What I told them is that if we chip in $200 a month times the 10 of us, that equals $2,000. We can get an office. If we get an office, right, we got this office space that had this presentation room, and I had a whiteboard right here, and then I had a TV right here in the corner. And then this was the place where I had my product displays, right? And then chairs we would set up just like this, like that. And then I had a conference room here, and a room here like this, that I would have desks like this. And we ran our business this way. And now we could do presentations every day. And we would fill it. And our team started growing like crazy. Now, when I got into my 4th company, I wanted to do this. Right? But my 4th company, I only started with 18 people. And I started doing presentations, and these were conference calls back then. And then what I did is that I went to a buddy of mine that was a chiropractor. And I said, hey, if I could give you free advertising and location recognition for your clinic, that could bring you new patients for free. Doc, his name was Dr. Lieberman. I said, Doc, would that be something that would interest you? And he sat there and he looked at me, and I said, it's free. I said, Doc, listen to me. I will bring you patients. I will bring people to your office, because every week I'm doing a presentation and there's 10, 20 people that are coming every week. And I'll do a presentation at your clinic. And that means that these people every time will see your clinic. And what I would love to do is I would love to introduce you as this doctor. And I would love for you to tell this group of people your services. Tell them about kinesiology and chiropractic, and you have a massage therapist, and you have this and you have that, and offer them a 10% discount if they come to you. Think about it, Doc. The next time they have something, the first place they're going to come is to the place that they're doing the presentation. They're going to come to you. And what I did is that I said, what's the day of the week that you have the lowest, like, that's the slowest for you? And he was like, Wednesdays. I said, great. We'll do a Wednesday night presentation. I said, I'll never forget this. So I started doing Wednesday, and I started bringing patients to him, because people were like, I need a massage. People would come in there fine. And then after they met Dr. Lieberman and he said what he did, no joke, there were people like, gosh, like my back has been hurting, Doc. Like, and he would be like, come in tomorrow, I'll take care of you. And he looked at me and I said, I told you I'd bring you patients. And I would edify Doc. Guess what he ended up doing? Signing up in my business. Then he started bringing his patients, because I started doing the presentation. Then what happened is then we got to 2 presentations a week in his office. Then what happened? I found another clinic on the other side of town. Then what happened? I started helping my people make money. And in my doctor's office building, right across the hallway was an open office, and the doc put in a good word, and I rented that space. Guess what? For this. And I got 10 of the people in my group to chip in $200. They each got a desk. They got a key to the office. So we were doing presentations, one-on-one, second appointments, game plans, everything. Then I was sitting there and I'd go, hey, listen, why don't you come meet me at my office tomorrow? And people would be like, wow, he's got an office. And they'd show up, boom. And we were building. And then I started having my office promote for a boot camp. And next thing you know, I have 100, 150 people just from one office going to a training like boot camp. Then my second office, which was 45 minutes away, had 100, 150 people. Now Minnesota had 300, 400, 500 people at training. And then I duplicated that in another state, in another state, in another state. People go, how did you get your team to doing 1,500 to 2,000 signups every month? I just gave you the formula. Presentations. I did more than anyone at the beginning. I duplicated what I did. People did what I did and not what I said. The only reason they did what I said is because what I said and what I did was the same thing. So one thing you'll get from me is what you see is what you get. I will always do what I tell you to do. I'm not one of those leaders that sits behind and goes into hiding and hopes that his team's going to make him money, as I'm not that guy. I will be frontline with you, working to make sure your family is set. But you get my best and highest effort, I expect yours. I have the right to expect yours. Your best and highest effort. Question is, have you been giving your best and highest? Don't answer me on this thread. Don't answer on this. I'm not asking you to make yourself feel bad. I'm asking you to take inventory of yourself. Have you been giving your best and highest? That's the question. Your best. I'm asking you, have you been giving your best? Not have you been doing a good job? Not have you been talking to people about Seacret? I'm asking if you've been giving your best. Your best. And again, I love y'all, and I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad. I'm trying to get you guys to a level that you have not been at. I'm trying to get you to do what you haven't done in order to receive the things that you deserve. You deserve more. You deserve more. But that means you have to do more. You have to do more. Write it down. I will start to give my best and highest effort. So all I'm asking is for you to write down, I will start to give my best and highest effort. That doesn't mean that you have to give 100% of your time. So many people go, how do I do it, Muzafer? You have to schedule Seacret into your life. You have to schedule it into your life. If you schedule 2 hours a day, I just need your best and highest effort for those 2 hours. That doesn't mean that if you don't give 8 hours, you're not giving your best and highest effort. No, schedule this into your life. If you schedule 3 hours a day, 1 hour a day, whatever it is, whatever you schedule into your life, you give your best and highest effort for that time. That's all I ask, your best and highest. And watch what happens to your business. Watch what happens to your success. Look, y'all know me. Some of you don't. And whoever asked you to be on this Zoom, they should have warned you. I do get intense. I do. And it's only because I want you to win. I want you to succeed. I need you to be the best you. The best you. Not the average you. Not the I'm getting by. Not the, hey, how's it going? Okay, I don't need the okay you. Hey, how's it going? So-so. I don't need the so-so you. Hey, how's it going? Getting by. I don't need the getting by you. How's it going? Phenomenal. How's it going? Fantastic. How's it going? Incredible. How's it going? Better than ever before. That's what we need. That's the you that the world needs to see. I've said this many times. You're in a great company and you know it, like you know it, but don't just be in a great company. Be the reason why this company is great. You be the reason why Seacret is great. And watch what happens. If you're not registered for boot camp, register tonight. The price is going up in 10 days. Why would you wait? It's going up. Take advantage of a discount. A penny saved is a penny earned. If you are not registered for boot camp, register. If you do not have one on your left, one on your right, get it done. If you do, then get to 5 and 5. If you have that, get to 10 and 10. If you have that, get to 20 and 20. But it starts with you registering. Do more presentations than you've done before. Give your best and highest effort. I love y'all. Have a great night, everyone. We will see you all very, very soon. Take care for now, and God bless. Stop recording.